Hey, welcome back to our channel Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kyle.
And today we have a special edition of Eye to Eye. We're going to be talking about Thor Ragnarok.
You want me to help you with it?
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
That. The teaser trailer.
Which she probably has no clue what happened in it.
But I've watched it 2 times.
So we appreciate you guys joining us once again. This is a really special episode that we kind of did by the seat of our pants because this morning came out the trailer for Thor Ragnarok. And it's a teaser trailer, so it's the first real look we've had at this. Now, admittedly, Jessica is not the biggest Marvel superhero genre fan, but she is committed to us for this channel to try to become a little bit more versed in it. So it'll be interesting to hear her take on this trailer and see what she thinks. I'm obviously excited about it. I probably watched it at least 50 times this morning already, which is pretty sad if you think about it. No comments over
Considering that it's a 2-minute video.
It's a 2-minute video, so that's pretty much
2 hours.
That's my whole day right there, pretty much.
That's pitiful.
It is very pitiful.
While I was making money and working.
Here I am on my off day, just being lazy, watching trailers.
So let's get on to the trailer now.
Okay, well tell me, what is your first initial thoughts about it?
Well, honestly, I was so confused because I thought I was watching either A, Guardians of the Galaxy, or B, that X-Men
Days of Future Past?
That.
Those are the 2 movies that Jessica thinks it like most resembles, and I can see
the music and the like slow motion, weird
stuff like
and where it looked like you're in a video game.
When Quicksilver was running around in slow motion and stuff on X-Men. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know who that is, but yeah.
She's a little confused, so let me do a little bit of a synopsis just for those of you who may not understand the trailer like Jessica or have not watched it yet. It opens up with Thor hanging in what would be considered the realm of hell in the Marvel universe, I guess. And he's upside down, and he has that kind of breaking the fourth wall, and he says, "I know what you're thinking. How could this have happened, or how did this happen?" And then basically we see a bunch of images set to the song by Led Zeppelin, Immigrant Song, where it appears that the villain Hela has gone into Asgard, which is
kind of ironic that that's her name.
I know, I mean, could they come up with something a little bit more original? They were running out of names in the Marvel comics, apparently.
Probably.
But they, Thor is watching Hela basically destroy his home of Asgard, destroys his hammer, I can't even say it, Mjolnir? It's spelled like Mjorlin or something like that. I'd probably butcher it.
Comment down below if you know what he's talking about, because I don't.
It's the hardest thing in the world to pronounce. But anyway, basically, she's raining down destruction, and we see that Thor is either blasted or transported to a different world or realm, and it's like this Guardians of the Galaxy type world where there's gladiators and different species, and he's made out to be a gladiator and basically gets put in an arena. And we see
the Hunger Games.
Is that what you're going to draw the comparison on?
Yeah, because when they're in there and that guy with the blue chin thing, it looked just like the Hunger Games.
Okay, so we've already drawn comparisons to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, I almost
X-Men.
said Shrek, but I figured that would be dumb. So
I mean, the Hulk is kind of like Shrek.
Well, like in the arena, remember when Shrek and that guy fight?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that, and then Hulk comes out.
Well, you're trying your best to bring connections in for you.
So I'm not understanding why Hulk is in a movie about Thor.
So that's a great question because, they were together in the Avengers, and that's the only, well, in Avengers 2, like Age of Ultron, they've been together in those 2 movies, but then after that movie, they kind of go their separate ways. Hulk goes almost off-planet, it seems like, or he maybe landed in a plane somewhere.
Question.
Yes.
What planet are they on?
We don't know in this movie yet. I mean, I think the name of the planet has been put out there, so don't quote me on that, but...
So not Earth.
They're not on Earth right now. This is some different world, realm, planet of the universe, the Marvel universe that we don't know about yet. So it's really weird. But they have been going their separate ways and doing their own things, and so now they've come together. So the question is, where is Hulk coming from? Like, how did he get there? So I hope they explore that, but, I mean, I understand why it's confusing for you.
If we're talking about apples, why are we talking about oranges as well? Like, I don't...
You don't understand just why he's in his movie?
Right, like if I watch a movie about The Princess Bride, I'm not gonna have Shrek infiltrating that movie. So I'm just.
Well, they're in the same universe, so it's not uncommon for them to like collide into each other's worlds. But
Well, okay.
it is a little bit different. What they're doing, just for a little bit insight for you and some people who may not know about it, they're combining two stories, Thor Ragnarok and it's called Planet Hulk, where he gets, in the comic books, taken to a different world and becomes a gladiator himself. So they're mashing these two up together in what could be the battle of the ages, because Thor and Hulk are the strongest.
So they're
superheroes.
against each other.
It appears that they're at least fighting in the trailer.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. I don't know. I thought that was like I don't know.
Well, it's a little bit confusing because you see Thor, when he sees Hulk come busting out of the other side of the gladiator.
He's excited.
He's like, "This is the guy I know from work," which is a hilarious line. So I really am interested to see where they go with this. You would think that Hulk and Thor would come together at the end and work together again, since they've been on the same
Batman
side.
and Superman.
Sure, kind of like that.
Well, I mean that's kind of the same concept, right? Like
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman, and then they.
Look at you busting out all the superhero movies that you've never seen before.
I know, but I even knew how that one ended. Can you believe it?
Alright, well, let's talk a little bit about what the trailer feels like to you. I really like the feel of it, like with the music and then the way the logo and title cards look. It looks like almost like a video game to me.
Yeah,
What do you think about it?
I agree with that.
Pretty much the same.
I mean, I kind of said what I thought. I thought it looked like the.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the music was like Guardians of the Galaxy, but the way that it felt was like that X-Men weird thing.
Okay, I could definitely see that. I really agree with that Guardians of the Galaxy idea, because I think they've seen how popular those movies,
Yeah.
well, the first movie is and the second movie is going to be, how awesome the music was. And then there's other movies in the superhero world that have like taken these heavy rock songs or something that is real popular back in the day and used it and made it really work for their trailers and in the movies.
And that's the one redeeming quality for me, is that I know the songs, like I've heard them with my parents before, and I can kind of relate to them at least. It's
So you think that you
redemptive.
will not fall asleep in this movie?
If we go see it during the daytime, I will stay awake.
Does it look entertaining though to you?
I don't want to be negative, but if I was not married to you, I wouldn't go see it.
That's probably true.
It's 100% true. It's just not my cup of tea. Just like you wouldn't go see a romantic comedy without me. Like,
Hey, who says I wouldn't go see a romantic comedy?
you don't go see them now with me.
That's very true. Anyway, so I think we both agree that we like it on some level. I'm a little bit more excited for it. The only other questions I have is, where does Loki fall into all this? Because
Oh, that's that greasy guy.
the greasy looking guy, Tom
Yeah.
Hiddleston, yeah? The guy who wears the horn helmets. You know,
Oh, I was wondering who he was.
the adopted brother of Thor. It's all coming back to you.
Okay. I didn't know they were brothers, but okay.
They're adopted brothers. And he tried to take over the throne of Asgard from Thor. So they've kind of been butting heads, and he was the main villain of Avengers. Can you see what I'm working with, folks?
Can you also see that I've been at work today and he's been watching this trailer 120 times?
Well, that's besides the point. Anyway, some of the other questions we have are like, where is Loki playing in all this? Because obviously he's maybe the one that set all these events in motion, and there's a look of regret he has in the trailer where he's kind of maybe seeming like, oh crap, what did I do? But he's sitting with the Grand Master in the gladiator arena when he's watching Thor and Hulk fight. So are they working together or are they not? I don't know.
I certainly don't know.
A lot of questions, definitely for her. A lot for me as well, but it's definitely a very entertaining teaser trailer, and it's made me super excited. This is going to be a great year for superhero movies.
When does this movie come out?
In November the 20th? Yeah, it's a long way away. Right before Star
What month
Wars.
is this? This is April?
This would be April right now,
So we got like 7 months.
before this comes out.
Oh. Okay.
So just get excited for it, and we'll go see it in many, many months down the road.
Let's hope we're still alive by then.
Hopefully we're still alive by then. But anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and share it and leave us comments below. Let us know what your thoughts are on the trailer, and let's see if you agree with some of our thoughts, and maybe there's some of you out there who don't really understand what's going on like Jessica.
Double hands, that's me.
Make sure
Not
you guys,
ashamed.
make sure you guys also subscribe to our channel as well. And that's all we have for you guys today. But until we see you guys next time, we'll see you real soon.
Bye.